We should be live. Good evening. Welcome parents to the 2021 back to school night for AE Wright Middle School. We are excited to have you here this evening as we get to share some of the upcoming events, news and information, and just give you a little bit of welcome to the school year. We are definitely excited to have all the students on campus. I know I can share for myself that just having them on campus has definitely brought a lot of energy. It's amazing how that changed the minute they all walked onto campus, and you could just feel that excitement by the kids and everybody else. So we're going to get started here. That way our teachers are ready to rock and roll and meet with you guys in just a little bit here. And we're all excited to be here. So first off, I want to start off by thanking our Board of Education. They have been a tremendous asset and support for everything that we've been doing to start up school, listening to our needs, and just helping out with everything that we have been doing. So we're completely thankful and grateful for everything that they're doing. And with us tonight, we have Miss Leslie Stein here, one of our board members, and she's just going to share a little snippet from the board.
Thank you, Dr. Roberts. Hello, everyone. It's so strange not to see you, but we're trying to keep the integrity in the classrooms as safe as possible. So we're here on Zoom tonight, but I wanted to officially, on behalf of the Board of Education, welcome everyone back to in-person, full-time school. We are as excited as you are, parents. AE Wright is a wonderful school. It has such smart and caring principal, assistant principal, counselors, teachers, and staff. Every single person on AE Wright's campus wants your students to succeed and have a great year. So parents, my one single piece of advice to you this year is if you have any question or concern academically, socially, emotionally, please reach out to your child's teacher, teachers, their counselor, Ms. Gia Jantz, the assistant principal, and of course, Dr. Roberts. They want to help you. This has been a tough time. We want your children to have a great year, and kudos and thank you to everyone. And thank you, parents, for your patience as well. And kudos to the AE Wright staff. Thank you, Dr. Roberts.
Thank you, Ms. Stein. We appreciate your guys' support. Next up is our district office level support here. Joining us this evening, we have Assistant Superintendent of Business, Ms. Karen Kimmel. Assistant Superintendent of Personnel, Dr. Steve Cyphers. And Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction, Dr. Clara Finneran. Ms. Finneran?
Thank you so much, Dr. Roberts. My pleasure to welcome you all to this school year, and just want to extend the gratitude that Ms. Stein already expressed to all of you parents for tuning in, for all of the sacrifices and shifts that you have had to endure over the last 18 months. And again, kudos to the staff. You are in good hands with the AE Wright staff. Welcome back.
Thank you, Dr. Finneran. Next up with introductions, just do a quick introduction to my admin team. I'll start with myself. For those of you that do not know me, I'm Dr. Mike Roberts. I'm the principal here at AE Wright Middle School. This is my third year serving principal here at AE Wright and 9th total year as being a principal of a couple different schools and 20th year in education. You know, the last couple of years I definitely say has been the most unique and challenging years, but excited to move forward and lead this school here. So I'm excited with that. And next up, I'm going to let my assistant principal introduce herself to you.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Gia Jantz. I am the assistant principal of AE Wright Middle School. This is my third year as well at AE Wright Middle School as our assistant principal, my 5th year as an administrator, and my 15th year in actually just middle school education. So really happy to be back, and thank you again for joining us.
Thank you. Here we have our AE Wright counselors. We have 3 counselors that serve our school here, and I'm going to start with Miss Howard introducing herself.
Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Erin Howard. I serve the alphabet A through J. So if your student's last name is A through J, I will be your counselor. And I have been in the district for, I think this is starting my 16th year. And I've been at AE Wright, I think 14 of those 16 years. We're excited. We're so happy that we're seeing all of the students back on campus. Like Dr. Roberts said, there's just an energy and yeah, it's like all new. So welcome.
Ms. Hollingsworth.
Hi, good evening. I'm Kelsey Hollingsworth. I work with students with the last names K through M. This is my second year at AE Wright and my 8th year as a school counselor.
Thank you. And the newest to our counseling staff, Ms. Stein.
Hi everyone, I'm Allison Stein. I serve students with the last names N through C. This is my first year at AE Wright Middle School, and I'm so excited to meet my parents, the students, and work with everyone. So thank you.
Ms. Howard is going to share a little bit about what the counselors can bring to the table and how they will serve our students best this year.
Thank you, Dr. Roberts. We're excited to start off this new year back on campus full time. The counseling team wants you to know what we do for our students. If you don't already know, we help with a little bit of everything these days. We help with social, emotional issues, which I know with all of the changing in times and the things that have been going on for some students, that's a huge issue right now. We help with academics, with organization skills. We do groups. We see kids individually. We do classroom presentations. We help with college and career. We do a little bit of everything to help your students, whether at AE Wright for these 3 years. We connect with students, like I said, individually. A student can reach out to us either through email, through Google Chat. They can go onto the website and book an appointment with us, either to come in or to see us online. They can stop in and see us before school, after school, during nutrition or lunch. We go into classrooms and do classroom presentations. In fact, our first classroom presentation is going to be on Monday through PE, where we're going to go through and remind the students, introduce ourselves, those that haven't met us yet, remind them and tell them how they come see us, and just kind of get familiar and make sure that they feel comfortable and welcome. They're not in trouble if they get a pass from us, so that they feel like they can come and get help from us whenever they need, no matter how big or small. Parent communication, same thing. You can email us, you can call, you can send smoke signals. No, you can go on and do our website. Please check out our website, and you can book an appointment with us virtually or for in person or by phone. Our website is a huge asset and resource that we try to update as often as we can. There's resources there, like other supports, the 360 Counseling Center, which is an additional support that we have for our students. If there's other resources, the teachers also post resources on their websites. So there's a lot of things that you can find there on our website.
Thank you, Ms. Howard. Right now, as many of you guys have heard many times here, so we have been working very hard to ensure the safety of our students on campuses. And with that being said, we continue to monitor all the information from these 3 outlets. We follow the California Department of Public Health and the Los Angeles County Public Health as our guiding factors as we make decisions. Our biggest thing is student safety and student mindset. So just wanted to let you guys know that we're constantly monitoring this here and following all the updates that's coming from them. Speaking of health and safety, just some reminders. Parents are asking because it's new. We have a lot of kids at this year is the first year of stepping on campus with our 6th and 7th graders for the most part. So every day classrooms are cleaned daily. Thanks to state funding, we have a state-of-the-art air filtration system that cycles and runs throughout the day while kids are in class, filtering that air, UV sensors, killing all those germs. We've asked you guys to do the home screening survey that notifies us if there's any kids that might have any signs or symptoms. And you guys have been doing a fantastic job with that. Really appreciate it. We're ready to quarantine and contact trace if needed. So we're constantly monitoring those things there. And then we need your help just to continue to encourage your kids to wear their mask inside classes. The first couple of days, students have been fantastic. We just want them to stay diligent in their efforts, and we'll continue to push on our end and remind the kids as well. But they've been fantastic with all those procedures. For those of you that have been vaccinated, or their students that have been vaccinated, and if you have not done so, please send a copy of that vaccination card to our health clerk, Rosa Ordonez, so that we have those on files. That does help us if we have to do any tracing at some point or another. Our teachers are utilizing some of the outdoor instruction. We have moved tables and umbrella shades throughout campus, and we're trying to utilize that time the best we can when weather's permitting and it's not too hot. So we have been utilizing a lot of those. Just a couple reminders. The school campus is closed. So if you do need to come here on the campus and you need to drop off any materials or supplies, we do ask you to come by the front office. So please check in the front office. Go through here. We will get those things to your kids. Because one of the things that we are trying to emphasize and make sure is that kids are off their cell phones during the school day. So one of the rules here at AE Wright Middle School is once the bell rings for instruction in the morning, all cell phones need to be put away. Kids are not to have them out, not to be using them during passing periods, breaks. Some teachers might utilize them for some instruction inside the classroom for calculators and some things there. But when it's break and lunchtime, there's no cell phones allowed by students. We do have one area there we call our little blue bench area where the kids know that if they need to text you or send a message to you like, hey, can you pick me up at 4 o'clock? Because I need to get some extra math help, they can go do that there. But otherwise, they need to be off their phones, just interacting, eating their lunches, and just having downtime from some of the technology there. Parents, if you do come onto campus, reminder, please come in and check that out. And for volunteers, if you're trying to volunteer in the media center or if there's an event that we have coming on, we do ask that you be vaccinated and show proof here if you're going to do that. Do want to thank a lot of our parents that did help out with our barbecue last week. That was a lot of joy watching the kids have fun, being able to serve that. And I want to thank those parents for stepping up to either volunteer their time here or volunteering all their donations to help give all these kids a hamburger and hot dog to get them started for the year and welcome them to AE Wright. So thank you for all your donations and support. My teaching staff greatly appreciates everything that you guys do for them. Some of the exciting developments when we talk about trying to catch up students and help support them in their learning. I believe most of you know this already, but we want to remind you that we've added 3 additional instructional days. The start of the school year and the end of the school year is the same, but we had 3 professional development days that were built into our calendar. We have now transitioned those to learning days, so the students will come onto campus. And so we've gained 3 instructional days for our students here to help recoup any instruction and just to really support them in all the needs that they have learning-wise. Also this year, we're able to add an intervention specialist on our campus. Mr. Josh Martin is new to AE Wright here, and he's helping support students that might be struggling academically, also serving our ELD students here, and then just meeting with kids here to help keep them on track. He's available throughout the day, and some students are scheduled with him to get that additional support. So we're thankful to have those opportunities for our students. Some information that helps you to understand AE Wright and what we're about. One of the most important things is the bell schedule, and Miss Jantz is here to tell you about this.
Thank you. Yeah, our bell schedule, we're going back to our bell schedule that we had the last few years here. So if you take a look at the screen, you'll see our regular schedule. Regular schedule just means that's the bell schedule that we follow Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. With those instructional times there. You'll see then on early dismissal, those are every Wednesday. So today was an early dismissal day. Students got out at 2 o'clock, and those happen every Wednesday, except for the first, which was last week, and the last week of school. Then those will become regular days or modified days to some degree. So you can see there that afterwards, that's for time for teachers to meet and go through some of their professional learning communities there. Another part is absences. So if you need to report an absence, there's 3 very easy ways and options to do that. You can go ahead and email at the AEW MS attendance at lvusd.org, and that'll go straight to our attendance clerk. You can call and leave a message. The number is there. There's also an attendance reporting part on the AE Right website. And then there's also a Google form. So in our Friday message, we sent our first Friday message out through Parent Square last week. All of the links and things like that is in there. The Friday message will go out again this Friday, and the information for reporting absences is on there. So if you want to bookmark that Google form or save the attendance information, you can do that. It's very, very important that our students are in school. Attendance equals success in so many different ways. So if it's, most that they have to be out for whatever reason, not all absences are excused, but we do need to hear from you within those within those 72 hours. Otherwise, your child is considered unexcused. The other thing with success, like we were saying, besides coming to school, is when you're at school, connecting while you're here. So student connection is huge for us as administrators, for our teachers, for our students, and definitely for, just really our whole campus, and it needs to be for our students. So one of the things that we implemented here was, we call it on Fridays, we wear blue. So we tried to get a sea of blue here on campus with dress up, whether that's spirit gear or you want to wear your own blue clothing, that's fine. We'd like to do a lot of spirit activities, lunchtime activities. We have an incredible ASB, or also known kind of like as a student government, and they're in charge of video morning announcements, the barbecue, socials, lunchtime activities. So please, please, please encourage your children to get involved. The first Wednesday of each month, so next Wednesday actually, would be College Dress Up Month. So we have our early college academy here on campus to kind of support them. We've also implemented kind of like a college gear dress up. So you can wear your favorite college gear or whatever they might have. They might need to go through mom and dad's closet or something, but we highly encourage some spirit wear on those days as well. Anything ASB related, you're curious about what's coming up, you can go to the ASB website. You can find that through our AE Right website as well. But anything that might be coming up, you can find there. We do have Spartan Station every Friday. It's kind of a fun video morning announcement that our ASB puts on. So student connection is huge. If you have a student that wants to start a club, come find me. We can figure that out too. So any type of connection, we highly encourage.
Thank you. Just a couple of things to think about success for middle school. We have 6 things that we want to encourage the kids to do all the time here. Bring a positive attitude to school. We know that they're teenagers, they're middle school kids, and and they don't always, might agree with their parents at times, but the best that you can give them that positive energy and pushing them off there, we will continue to support that. I know I have an 8th grader myself, and I know how they're so happy in the morning to be waking up early. So that gets into some of that other routines, creating a homework routine with them, sleep routine, screen time, and even eating routines. Middle school is one of the biggest growth spurts that kids go through. So having proper meals is a great thing. And one of the things that we're super excited about is we have free meals available to our students at lunchtime through a grant that we received. And so students are able to get that meal at lunchtime through us. And so we just encourage you guys to push that. Getting organized and staying organized. One of the things here is making sure they have their classes together, make sure that they can turn in their work. We want them to be successful. And when they don't get those things organized and put together, they feel lost and they don't feel as successful. Going back to what we just talked about is getting involved. We have clubs, we have dress up days, we have events on campus. The more they get involved, the more they feel like they're part of something. And so we want them to feel like they're part of our community, our campus. And so we encourage them, and we want you to encourage them to be part of those as well. And then utilize adults on campus. We have admin, we have counselors, teachers, food services, custodians, like everybody. They're here to help and they're here to serve the kids. So, encourage your kids. If they got questions, reach out to the counselor, reach out to Miss Jantz, reach out to myself, teachers. We're here to help support. And then one of the things as they start to get into middle school, one of those last things that we also try to emphasize is making sure they check their school email every day. Teachers will send them reminders. They will ask them questions. We just want them to get used to making that a daily habit. As adults, we're pretty used to checking email for the most part, and we're used to being on there, going through there. But this is the point in age that we need students to start to get to those key points and success of having those same routines. Another reminder coming from our media center is we have ACERs for all our students. And so we do have a device program to protect these ACERs. And we know that they're middle school students. They like to run around. They like to drop their backpacks. They like to toss them around. So there is a coverage that they can check. It is in our Friday message for the links to that here. But there is a device, if you pay the school premium, you have 0 deductibles on those screens, those cracked screens, axle damage, and all that stuff there. So look out on the Friday message if you have questions about those, and you can sign up for that. I also want to thank our PFC leadership, Miss Erin Mayer. She's our PFC president. They've been working hard to start up school with registration, and our parent meeting that they had the day before school, trying to give them a lot of information. And then we continue to look for support with donations. Our PFC they've been fantastic. They are almost to the goal for this year, but we're about $20,000 short of our goal of what we want to get. And you might ask, what does the PFC provide? They provide media center support. They provide classroom specialists like music positions, teacher materials, student events, student support. They offer different classes, classroom supplies, special projects on campus, culmination support. In the picture there, you see our brand new gym floor and decoration, our just overall remake of that. The PFC worked and used some of their money to save over time and was able to help us support doing this. So they're giving back to our school and making sure they have that. And then you see pop-up tents that we have utilized for kids on campus. Our music is using them right now as they're practicing outside, but they're here to support us. So if you haven't donated yet, please donate. We're almost to our goal. And if we get above that goal, we get to do more special projects on campus. So please continue to support us. We appreciate all of that you guys do. Here with us is Jacob with the Boys and Girls Club to share a little message from them.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Roberts. Good evening, AE Wright. My name is Jacob. I'm the director here on campus for your Boys and Girls Club. Unfortunately, we have been gone for the last year and a half, but like you guys, we are back and excited to be here. I want to take a few moments just to let you know about who we are and what our program is about. First off, we are available every day from the moment school is out till 6 p.m. in rooms M4 and M5. Our main goal here is to provide academic help and encouragement to those that are looking to be successful in the coming school year. Especially after this previous year, additional help is needed more than ever. We also provide a wide range of enrichment programs that teach many of the skills needed to lead successful lives. Not only that, but we also try to sneak in a bit of fun. So from basketball games to pool tournaments, from pottery to oil painting, computer coding, 3D modeling, and printing, our range of activities is top notch. Feel free to stop by our classrooms anytime with questions or just speak in what we're doing that day. Currently, we have 2 different ways to attend the club. The first is through our standard after-school program sign up. At $225 a month, you will not find a better tutoring/dodgeball program provided daily. The other option available is our 10-day pass. With this pass, you prepay 10 visits at any time throughout the entire school year, and the price of that is only $200. So this is perfect for those that may only need the club a few times a month or just want to be prepared just in case for after school. If you're interested in signing out, you can check out our website at bgccaneo.org. You can also stop by anytime after school, or you can give us a call at the number 818-963-8070. Thank you again to Dr. Roberts for this time, and thank you to all those that are here to listen.
Okay, thank you. So the next part here, we are 3 minutes out, but we have our first period starting here. We will try to share, there was a few questions that were asked in the question. We'll try to get some of that information out in our Friday message to share, so we'll capture these here. We have, so the schedule here, I did send another email out to you guys at about 4:20 that does have all the links to the teachers. So if you want to refer to the email, it will definitely give you a link to all the teachers, but please follow the bell schedule. 6 o'clock is the first session for first period, and then you will follow that bell schedule. If you have a 6th grader during 5th period, they will have multiple teachers because they are on a rotation, but the teacher that they are in right now is that teacher that they need to go with. And we want to thank you guys for supporting us, being here this evening here. We love all the participation, and we look forward to continuing to work with you this school year. We know that there's going to be bumps and stuff that's in there, but we're here to be flexible. We're here to support. We're here to provide the best learning option that is available to all our students here. So we thank you for everything that you guys do. I'm going to end this session now, and that gives you about 2 minutes to join in with your first period class. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys, and looking forward to seeing you down this school year. So bye-bye.